everybody, so this video is about kickstarting 2021 with a bang. So this is going to be an express Pilates class, 30 minutes, getting a bit of stretching, bit of mobilisation, bit of rotation and quite a lot of core work. Get rid of those mince pies, start 2021 afresh. So let's lie down, parallel feet, hands go behind the thighs. Please be careful if you haven't done anything for a while. All right, be gentle on your body. Round the back and just hold the back of the thighs and make that lovely openness in the back of the shoulders. And then stack the vertebrae on top of each other one by one, back up straight. And again, chin into chest, rolling down, pulling away from the thighs. And then let's see if we can let go of those hands and then carry on down all the way to the floor. Those arms are going to take you back. They might not touch the floor. Mine are a long way from the floor, which is fine. We're going to go back to where we started. So we inhale here. Exhale, round the back. Come back up to sitting. Make sure your heels are not too near to you. Quite a long way away, all right? Do that again. Exhale, round the back, chin into chest. Let go of both hands, drop the shoulders away from your ears. Slowly coming down onto the floor. Taking the arms up to the ceiling, they go back behind you. Again, just to where you feel you can keep your ribs down. And then inhale, nice and gently up to the ceiling. Exhale, lift and up. One more time, hands behind the thighs. Drop the chin, round the back, scoop the belly, lift the arms, hold it here. See if you can lift the right leg, pop it down. And the left leg, pop it down. And the right leg, pop it down. And the left leg. And then the right leg, hold it there. And then the left leg, hold it there. Into that lovely balanced position. Pop the feet down if you need to. If not, keep them there as you slowly roll down. Bring the legs into tabletop. And then take your arms back behind you. Take those arms round. Hold on to the back of the thighs. Bring the knees in. And come back into this balanced position. Hold it here, arms forwards, slowly go down, the legs come back up into tabletop, head goes down, arms go behind you. Rotate round, hands go behind the thighs, bring the knees in and back up. Last one, got a little bit of cramp in the foot, nice, and chin into chest, rolling down, coming into tabletop. Arms come up, around and down. Straight into single leg stretch. Head off the floor. Just cut the knee either side of the hands. And extend 1 and 2 and 3. Nice and long with those legs. If you need to, you put your head on the floor. If not, hold it here as high as you can go, making sure the shoulders are away from your ears. 6 and 7 and 8. Hold it here. Open up those arms. Take that leg nice and high. Take that leg down. And change. Hold it here. Take those arms out. Take that leg up to the ceiling. Extend that leg down. And change. Do it a little bit quicker. Up and down. And switch. And up, and down, and switch. 2 more. Up, and down, and switch. Last one. Up, and down. Hold it here, and then all the way down to the floor. Pop both feet onto the floor. Okay, from here, open up those arms, drop the knees, side to side. Keep doing this. Just going to change my mat slightly on the diagonal here so you see a little bit better. So dropping the knees side to side. And then back into a neutral spine. Let's take those heels quite near to you. Arms down by your side. Imprint the lower back into the floor. Peel the spine off. Switch on the glutes. And lift those hips. Switch on the abdominals. Nice long line from the knees, hips to the shoulders. And let's circle those arms like we just did in the previous exercise. So take them up, round and down, keeping that pelvis as still as you can. Exhale, 2. Inhale up, exhale, round 3. Last one, inhale, exhale, round 4. This time, take those arms up to the ceiling. Take them on a nice V position. Try and get your balance into your right foot and leg. And also really switch on the left glutes as you switch up. Sorry, take up the right leg up to the ceiling. We hold it here. We slowly lower down and we lift up. If you need to put those hands on the floor, please go ahead. And again, point and flex. One more. Really lengthen that leg, keeping the hips nice and high. Slowly change. Other leg comes up. Nice V with the arms. Point the toe down. Flex on the way back up. Point the toe down. Lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. Think of that in your brain. Last one. Lengthen it down. Lift it up. Pop the foot back down. Take those arms all the way back down to the floor and melt that spine back down into the mat. Bring those hands behind your head. Not your neck, your head, top of your head. And then we exhale as we slowly come up. Try and keep into your neutral spine so you're not tucking under. All right, stay with that neutral spine. So staying here, let's come up into our tabletop position. I want you to glue those knees and ankles together and then take those legs up to the ceiling. If you have a bad back, you're only going to go down a little bit, all right? If you don't have a bad back, we're going to lower those legs, pointing the toes, exhale, flex. So it's a little bit like we just did in the shoulder bridge with the leg, single leg. But now they're together. And we're trying to lengthen again. 2 more. Inhale and down. Exhale and lift. Last one. Inhale and down. Exhale and lift. Hold it here. Ready for single straight leg stretch. Little pulse. Little pulse. So what we're trying to do here, lengthen the back of those legs, those hamstrings. Need that lovely stretch here. You can point or relax the foot. I like to point my toe here. We've got 8 more. Come on guys, 7, 6. Try and get your pulse up in here. 5. Keep the shoulders away from your ears. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Going to hold it here. Bring your nose up towards your knee. Bend the opposite leg. Slowly roll down. Take your palms up to the ceiling. Take your arms lower than you think you have to. Because whenever I used to say arms to the side in my classes, people took them too high. So take them lower than what you think. Okay? We're going to go straight into single leg circles. So inhaling down, exhaling up. I'm keeping my other knee nice and soft, not straightening the leg. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. 4, last one. Go the other way. Down and up. The emphasis is on the up rotation. Inhale down, exhale up. 3. Down, exhale up. 4, last one. Down, exhale up. 5. Hold it there and just give your foot and ankle a bit of a rotation there. And then we're going to change. Bend this knee, drop it down, take the other leg up. Go across the body first. Inhale down, exhale up. You can take these circles as big or as small as you want to, as long as this pelvis is staying nice and still. This is number 5 coming up. And then we go the other way, inhaling down, exhaling up. Try and think of a water wheel. There's no beginning, no end. Continual flow of that leg going in those circles. Last one. Hold it there. Little rotation in the ankle joint and the other way. And then bend that knee. Slowly release it down and then straighten the legs out. Take the arms up and come into a really nice pencil straight stretch. So the arms might be a bit lower now than they were at the beginning of the class. Now I want you to relax those legs. Okay, no tension in the legs. We're going to go straight into a roll up. Inhale, coming up nice and slowly, all the way. Remember, you can help yourself up, coming up onto your elbow if you want to. Now flex those feet and don't go any further than hands over toes. So I'm not reaching forward here, I'm coming to this position. So imagine there's a string from your toes to your fingers, and you're going to round the back here, and then straighten. And round. So somebody's kicked you in the tummy, or you've got scooping your belly out, and then you come to more of an extension. We've got one more. Scoop that belly. Drop it down, and then we go all the way down, dropping those shoulders away from your ears, coming all the way back. And again, relax those feet. Inhale, exhale, help yourself up if you need to with your elbow. Coming forward here. So holding it here, we're now going to take those arms back behind you, palms together, forward, palms together, and then reach up with that spine. And again, roll down, forward, just a little bit, not reaching too far forward, hands the same distance as your feet. Arms go back, touch the palms, arms go forward, touch the palms, slowly coming back up, all the way. Last one. Forward. Coming behind. Touch the palms. Coming forward. Touch the palms. And slowly coming up. Can we rotate the spine by putting the outside arm behind you? And then imagine you're pushing through water and you're pushing this arm around. But you're also pushing and twisting the torso round. It's not just the arm going round, it's the whole torso. Keeping those legs as still as possible, still sitting up nice and tall. Then we go the other side. Back hand goes back, push through that imaginary water, twist around. And this is where you might find one side is a little bit tighter than the other. Then take that back hand off, go straight into your spine twist. Exhale for 2 and exhale for 2. If you want to, you can bend your knees. That might make it a bit more comfortable for you if you have tight hamstrings. 2 more. Exhale for 2. Exhale for 2. Lift up, arms up to the ceiling, and then see if we can go back, keeping those arms up to the ceiling. Lovely. Okay, pop those hands just underneath the bottom, so they're here, and then come into your tabletop position. I want you to glue your knees and ankles together, and just bring your knees into the chest, and then release back down. Into the chest, and release back down. That's the easier version. If you want to work a little bit harder, knees in, extend the legs, arms stay where they are, you get that nice stretch there, and then roll down through the back onto onto your hands, bend the knees. And again, exhale, bring the knees in, extend the legs away, and then roll down through your spine, coming back to bent knees. One more time. Exhale, knees in, extend the legs, roll down through the spine, and back to bent knees. Stay here, take the hands away, separate the knees slightly, relax the feet, hands go one more time behind your head. Holding it here, we're going to do the same side all the time, so we're going to extend the right leg, knee comes towards the right elbow, and we go back to the centre. We go again, exhale, twist, inhale, centre, exhale, twist, inhale, centre, exhale, twist, inhale, centre, last one, exhale, twist. And we go the other side, keep nice and lifted in your upper body. Exhale, twist, inhale, centre, two more, twist, inhale, centre, last one, centre, and release. Let's just do a little bit of rolling here, massaging the spine, coming up, hands go behind the thighs. Nice mobilisation of all those vertebrae. Last one. And then come to your side. So rolling onto your side here, come down onto your elbow. Okay, make sure your elbow isn't too far out. Make sure it's underneath the shoulder. Both knees are bent. Other hand is going to go up to the ceiling. So you've got that lovely line from your fingers all the way down to the shoulder, elbow. All right, squeeze those knees together and lift the hips up. We're going to stay here as we reach the arm away, reach the leg away, bring it back to the centre. And again, reach the arm, reach the leg, bring it back to centre. Two more. You can do the same thing if you want to with your hip down, if it's too much for you to lift up. Last one. Hold it here. Now if you can, we're going to drop underneath. So try and push the back of that hand through that gap. Lift up. Drop through. Lovely rotation of the spine here. Two more. Drop through. Each time I do this, I'm trying to get my hand through that hole just a little bit further. And lift up. And drop the hips. Coming back up to this position, just give yourself a counter stretch. So I'm just holding just below my knee onto my shins with my opposite arm. My other hand is just here pushing slightly against my foot, just to give that rotation. And then we're going to go the other side. So elbow down, squeeze the knees, remember everything in a line, holding it here. So lift up, get that position first before you reach it away. And come back. And reach it away. And come back. Last two. Reach it away. And come back. Last one. And hold it here. Let's go through that gap. So reaching through, one side might be a little bit tighter than the other. Lift up. Keep that nice openness between your ear and your shoulder. Lifting up. Last two. Breathing out. Reaching those fingers as far as they can towards the back of that mat. Lifting up. Drop the hips. Coming up and counter stretch. Here, with a nice straight back, make sure you're not slumping down, nice straight back as you twist. And then we're going to come on to all fours. So from here, no Pilates will be right without a nice little cat stretch in the middle. So let's just get that spine working here, just a couple of cat stretches. And then take those arms forward and come into your child's pose. Let that forehead come forward onto the mat. From here, let's come into our plank. So elbows down, I'm going to blitz those abdominals now. Squeeze the knees together, drop the bottoms. So bottoms do not stay high, bottoms are down. Curl the toes underneath, lift the knees off. And let's just go walking, lifting the leg up and down. When I lift the leg up, I'm not lifting it very high at all. And if you don't want to do this, you can just keep both feet on the floor and you can keep your knees down on the floor if you want to. You have 4 more. Breathe out as the leg comes up. Last 2. Last 1. Hold it here. Drop the knees. Walk yourself back into that child's pose. And we're going to move from this child's pose straight into leg pull prone position. So you're much more extended now, or extended plank. We do the same thing. We lift the leg, pop it down, lift the leg. Keeping that pelvis nice and still. You're looking to the top of your mat, remember? You're not dropping your chin down and you're not looking up. 6. Last 2. Really connect with those abdominals. 8. Drop those knees down. Rock back. Keep the hands where they are. So the heels are nowhere near the bottom now. So you're really sticking your hands on the mat and you're pulling away. This time I'm going to come back up. Separate the knees slightly. Bring the knees just off the floor. And then you're going to shoot forward over the hands, not the knees. And then bend the knees just off the floor. Push your weight forwards. And bend the knees. 2 more. Push your weight forward. And back. Last 1. Forward. And knees down. Stretch it out. And then we're going to lie on your tongues. So lying down here, forehead on your hands. So before we start, make sure you're really engaging your abdominals. Make sure your shoulders are up by your ears. Make sure they're retracted downwards. And we do the same thing in this position. We're going to lift the right leg and the left, but much quicker than we just have done in the previous 2 exercises. So get this little rhythm going on, alternating right and left leg. For 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Keep this going. We're going to take those arms forwards, only if you want to. If that's too much for you, go back to the hands underneath the forehead. Keep going with the legs, arms out. So you're hovering above that mat. 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 1. Arms go right behind you, towards the side of your legs. And 4, 3, 2, 1, and release. Put the right ear on the mat. Give yourself a little bit of a neck stretch here, and really slide those hands down the mat. And then pop the left ear on the mat. And again, feel that stretch in the neck. Popping your hands down on the mat, coming up into a swan dive. So if that's too much for you for your back, you're just going to come whatever level you feel you can go without any strain in your lower back. The move is initiated by your mid and thoracic back. So moving from your back, not your lower back, holding it there, and then slowly coming back down. Then you're going to do 1 more. Keep those shoulders dropped away from your ears, and make sure you're looking at the top of your mat. And then slowly down. Bringing your arms down by your side. Coming back up into a kneeling position. So from here, we're going to drop that head down into like a roll down. We're not going to go very far. Just going to go down to the mat in this position. And then walk yourself out on a diagonal, not forwards, out on a diagonal. And then the opposite hand, so I'm going out onto my left side. My right hand is going on top of my left, and I'm going to sit back. But again, my bottom is nowhere near my heels. And then I'm going to walk myself back up, all the way up. And then chin into chest, rolling down. Walking over to my right side now, right diagonal. Popping my left hand on top of my right. And sitting back. And then walking those hands back towards me into the centre. Last exercise. So we've twisted, we've connected, we've worked hard, and now it's time for a little bit of a stretch. So bent knee on your right knee, stretch your left, and then just walk yourself forward. Okay, so you have a nice little stretch here going on in your inner thigh. If you can, you're going to go down onto your elbows. And you might want to walk that foot out just a little bit further to feel that inner thigh stretch. And then you're going to come back up. Bring it in a little bit as you come up. Toe comes up. Turn your body and then reach over that lovely straight leg. So you've got a lovely hamstring stretch going on here. And then pop that foot down, curl the back toes underneath and come up into a lovely high lunge. But it's not my usual lunge because my knee isn't over my ankle. It's a little bit back, a little bit further. And then down, and you come back the way you came, all the way back to the other side. So the other foot goes out, we're up nice upright, then we go forward. Just to the hands first of all, then if you can, down onto your elbows, zigzag that foot out a little bit more if you can, sink into the hips, and then walking back towards that knee, bring that foot in a little bit more, we turn, whoop, she says, did it so nicely on the other side, and then reach forward, stretching over the leg, lovely hamstring stretch here, stay here all day, and then pop that foot down, curl the toes underneath into a lovely lunge, reaching that heel away really, pushing the heel away, and then drop the knee, coming back to kneeling, right hand down, left arm up, reaching over. Can you touch that floor? And then the other side, right arm up, left arm down. Can you touch the floor? I can the other side, but I can't this side. Ooh, just about. And release, circle the shoulders, and you're done. All the best for 2021. I'll be trying to post a few more videos every month. Have a happy and healthy new year.